Yeah, bro. A dream. God favors the dreamers. God favors the dreamers. You know, a dream comes in the night, and a dream come when you sleep. So at the darkest time of the day, a dream is birthed. You know,
Mm-hmm.
when you sleep, what happens when you sleep? You can't see what's around you. You're not aware. You're not conscious of what's going on around you. You sleep. You're not tuned into to reality. You sleep. You can't control the movements of your body. You sleep. So a dream is birthed in a time when you can't really bust a move. Like you can't. You're out of touch with what's going on around you. You're not conscious of the things that's happening around you. At the darkest time of the day, a dream is birthed. A dream is birthed.
Mm-hmm.
And God favors the dream. So you have to embrace a dream because a dream is birthed at the oddest of moments. And
Mm-hmm.
not only that, there's something that we call a daydreamer, you know? For a person to have a dream in the day or be a daydreamer, they can be in class, the teacher teaching, giving an awesome lesson, but you begin to tune the teacher out and you begin to tap into your imagination. You begin to tap into a realm of creativity that's not limited by what you see, that's not limited by what the teacher is teaching, that's not limited to the class clowns around you, people writing notes back and forth. All these things going on around you, but you tune all these things out, like, and tap into the realm of impossible. You begin to create a world in your mind, like you begin to create this alternate reality, like, and in that alternate reality, as a daydreamer, that ultimate reality can really give you joy at that moment, like, it can you can find pleasure, whatever it is that you're daydreaming about, whether it's good or bad or whatever. You can find pleasure
Yeah.
there, like you can find strength there, like you can find life there. You can relate there. You might not even be able to relate to the people around you. You might not be able to relate to the what the teacher is saying. Some classes, in high school, it was easy for me to relate to, and some classes that it wasn't. It was easy for me to relate to math because I really liked that subject, and it was something that resonated with me, and the gifts that and the talents that I may have had at that time, whether known or unknown. But it was some classes the information was it might have been important, but it didn't appear. Can I put a mommy tablet now? Yes, Gracie. It didn't appear to be important to me. For instance, like history, I hated that class. I'm like, why do I gotta know about all these dead people? Like, I don't want to know this stuff. Like, but as I begin to mature, I see that information that I didn't feel like it was relative to my life was important. But back to what I'm saying, I could daydream at that moment. Like, I just not pay attention to what they talking about and think about whatever I wanted to think about. Now,
Yeah.
in school, people made fun of this type of person. No, not right now. Why? It's too early for that. In school, people made fun of this type of person, beloved. People made fun of this type of person. Oh, you a daydreamer. You can't pay attention. Today, in today's society, we're more technological advanced, and we believe that, we're discovering new discoveries every year, every moment. So, and now instead of people just making fun of you as a daydreamer, they label you and say that you have ADHD and attention, you can't pay
Yeah.
attention, hyper disorders, which may all have validity to them. I'm not dismissing them, but we're people are more quick to quick to put a classification on a person that's a dreamer. And I say all that
Yeah.
because all these characteristics in the natural is also true of a dreamer spiritually. You know, dreaming is a gift. You know,
Yeah.
dreaming is something that is it's a language of purpose. You know,
Mm.
dreaming is a language that connects you to purpose. Dreaming is a language that connects you to the future. Dreaming has the gasoline in it to propel you forward. You know, dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
Dreaming has the ability to empower you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
dreaming has the ability to connect you with a reality that's true to you, even if it's not true to everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Dreaming is the language that is used for you to connect to God. You know, a lot of unique people that had a unique mark on history were dreamers.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of great historians and people that, you know, had a strong mark on society that were inventors, they were really dreamers. Albert Einstein and Thomas Edison, dreamers. These great ideas that they had came to them in dreams.
Daddy, mom's even call me now.
Okay, answer it, Daddy. It came to him in dreams. You know, the African American brother that was creating the peanut butter and all stuff like that. A lot of ideas would come to him in dreams.
She's here though, but she's sweet.
Martin Luther King said he what? He had a dream. You see what I'm saying? So a
Yeah.
lot of people that had
Yeah.
great marks on society and history, you know, that actually changed the tide of how cultures was lived, they were dreamers. Biblically, we could talk about Solomon and David and Daniel and Jesus and Joseph, Jesus' father. And Joseph had a coat of many colors. So being a dreamer, it can change you from being a person that see things in black and white to seeing things in many colors. Joseph had a coat of many colors, but he was a dreamer. He was a dreamer. He wasn't
Mm.
afraid to dream, and he wasn't afraid to tell people his dream. He wasn't afraid to tell the he wasn't afraid. He wasn't afraid to take the risk of being a dreamer, even though his brothers might not like him because of it. Like,
Mm.
you know, and God favored Joseph and prospered him.
Mm-hmm.
So what am I saying? What am I saying? That God favors a dreamer, right? And we can't be afraid to dream, right? We can't be afraid. Okay, quiet. We can't be afraid to follow our dreams. Because a dream is the seed of purpose. Dream is a prophetic language that can show you your future. Praise God.